Wondering about how to utilize the last 2 months for preparing for the NEET MDS 2026? Remember, starting of May is going to be the D-Day for all of us. Okay, so the NEET exam is right on our head. Point is how to utilize the last 2.5 months, okay, effectively. So you might find some videos telling you, okay, this much time is remaining, this much for this subject, this much for that subject. Fact remains, you can go back to my previous videos where I've talked about what time allocation should have been done. Okay, right now we are looking at just last 2 months. So if you're still stuck with your subjects, you're stuck with your preparation. Okay, so remember, right now is the time to move ahead and look at the larger picture. What is the larger picture? Larger picture is the NEET exam and the INI exam. Remember, there is just one big difference between the two. The preparation you do for NEET holds for INI as well. Let's get started. So last 2 months, we know. What do you need to do? How much time for each subject? Answer is only mock tests. Okay, you need to be doing mock tests. How do you do? Okay, you do mock tests with whatever online academy you have joined. Okay, they will give you mock test. You are giving a one new exam minimum per week. Okay, which is where you score yourself against others. The other thing is you do your own self mock test. How? You do the last few, okay, last few NEET INI papers, okay, every week. So one INI paper, one NEET paper and one new mock test. Effectively you give them as mock tests. You don't just put your hand against the answers and just keep on flipping the answers. Give them as mock test. Okay, score yourself. If your exam platform is not allowing you, okay, you need to find a platform which does allow you to score yourself at least once in these papers. Okay, so effectively you are doing 3 mock tests every week. This is the most important thing right now, doing as many questions as possible. Okay, some portals say you should do 1000 2000 questions. I say it is not about the quantity, it is more about the quality. Whatever you do, you must remember, that is important. Even if you are doing 500 questions per day, it is good enough. And there is no point just keep on revising the questions unless you are doing mock tests. Okay, and the past papers remain very important. You want to cover the past papers, nothing better than my book, okay, which is available everywhere online. Okay, and you get authentic NEET exam answers. The latest one, the latest supplement that we have taken out, that is also giving you access to latest INI as well as the latest SR AIMS papers. Okay, remember, because we don't have too much time. This was first part. So second part, what is more important again is, because we don't have too much time between INI and the NEET exam, you need to be taking care of the past SR papers as well. Okay, SR papers are going to be important, we all know, for the INI exam. Because there is not much time between the 2 exams, you need to be doing the SR papers right now. And if I look at the at least last 1 or 2 year papers, okay, you have around 10 papers approximately, I am saying, to cover. Okay, even if you are doing 1 paper per week, okay, even if you are doing 1 paper per week, you will be needing 10 weeks, which is nearly the time to the NEET exam, okay, to cover these SR papers. So all the SR papers remain important. You need to be covering 1 SR paper per week, 1 NEET paper per week, 1 INI paper per week, okay, and at least 1 mock test your academy should be providing you per week. Okay, apart from that, if you can find more time, which you will, that time you can utilize for your subject revision. Remember, subject revision does not mean you go to the books and start revising the books. Subject revision simply means that whatever questions you have marked during your time of preparation throughout the year, which you could not answer, which you found difficult, which you found important, they need to be revised again. Okay, so based on those questions, you can do retrospective analysis. Whichever questions you didn't remember, okay, those questions you can go and analyze and read the theory regarding those questions. So you have around 10 weeks to the exam, approximately 10 weeks, we will say 9 weeks. Okay, and you have around 17 disciplines or subjects approximately. if you want to be covering your subjects, revising subjects, you need to do two subjects per week, okay, which is a very tough task, I will say. So I will not say that you divide your time and start doing your subject revisions. I will simply say the most important subjects should be taken up, okay, mixed with the less important subjects, and you have to divide the time accordingly. You have to give more time to the important subjects and do their questions, not their theory. Don't revise the theory right now. You can do a retrospective revision of theory based on the questions you could not answer, okay. The ones you could answer, no point revising that theory. So I am talking about the third thing is, okay, which all areas to focus. Okay, I have already made a video on which all subjects have what all weightage, okay, a data based perspective, okay, where all you need to be spending time. So right now, if I just talk broadly, oral pathology plus OMR, okay, they are the single most important subjects right now to do, okay. They have a lot of weightage and they are very likely to come with number of questions in the exam. Apart from that, the community dentistry and PSM are an all-time favorite, okay. Questions come on the new perio classification and the newer diagnostic aids, okay, the new treatment modalities in periodontics, those remain important. And then parts of oral surgery, okay, including local anesthesia are asked in the exam, okay. So at the first point you have OPath, OMR and community. Next level you have the perio, oral surgery, then endo is asked, cons is asked much lesser, but endo is asked much more, okay, and parts of ortho. So these come at the second level, okay, and the remaining come at the third level, okay. Dental anatomy, yeah, DM I just forgot, this also comes at the second level, DM, okay. Remaining dental anatomy, dental histology and the other subjects of dental come at the third level of importance. But when you talk about the second level of importance, you also talk about some of the medical subjects, and the most in vogue right now are pharma, anatomy, okay. Then you have general surgery, general medicine plus general path, okay. So overall, if I am talking about the preparation scheme, the first and the most important is oral path and OMR. At the second level you have a lot of dental subjects and some medical subjects. If you want to put some of these medical into the first level, it's up to you, and the remaining of the medical and dental will come at the third level. So that is how your preparation should be going. Right now I will again say it is more important to do the questions and do some retrospective preparation. You want to go to theory, it is always important to see the questions which have come previously. Nothing better than putting my book into the perspective, and obviously your academies must be helping you with those questions as well. So uske around if you prepare right now, uske around if you focus, you will be much better off. That's it about it, guys, and we'll come up with more important things within each subject. What is important, we'll come up with more videos. Hope you found this useful. I'll see you again. Bye bye.